Courtney looked at the dusty photo album in the bottom of her cheerleading locker. She hadn't looked through it in over 2 months. She still remembered everything in it clearly, though. She picked it up, the diaper that served as a dust jacket making her smile. She immediately frowned after opening it, though. How had Melanie lived through all of this socially? Most people would have dropped off the face of the earth, but Melanie was one of the most popular kids in school now. She threw the photo album back in her locker and finished dressing for practice. She took off her jeans and pulled on a tiny pair of soccer shorts. After this came a t-shirt carrying their school logo on it. She put the rest of her belongings in the locker and walked past the rest of the team to the field. She was the captain, so she always had to be there first. It had been a year since they had tortured and teased Melanie. They were all seniors now, halfway through the year. Most of the cheerleaders who had participated in her humiliation weren't on the team anymore. They had slowly dropped out, one by one. Courtney had never given much thought to why. She just figured they'd lost interest. The only other original member of the team was Melanie. She was co-captain, sharing Courtney's spotlight. Melanie was already out on the field when Courtney arrived. "Hello, boss," she greeted her friend with a smile. "Hey Mel," Courtney responded. Strangely, they seemed to have become friends, despite what Courtney had done. "What do we have for today?" Melanie dutifully inquired. "The usual, warm-ups, drills." Coach Bennett said she had a new cheer for us, though. Melanie nodded. "We could use one. The old ones are just getting weak, and nobody gets excited about 'em anymore." Melanie turned around and began to stretch. Courtney watched as Melanie's snug shorts stretched tautly across her padded bottom. She leaned down a bit farther, and her diapers began to poke out from under her brief shorts. "Your diapers are showing," Courtney politely mentioned. She didn't really understand why Melanie wore them all the time now, and why people accepted it. In fact, it seemed more guys were attracted to her for some reason. There was always a crowd of fascinated boys watching her bend over, ogling the padded bulk around her waist and behind.